Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves who are on this journey to love. And so I share the messages that come through from all of our higher selves that are coming to me for healing, for readings, and also for channeled letters, because I channel letters from your twins, from your higher selves, from your soul group, or animals or guides, and so lots of messages coming through recently from the Palladians and the Arcturians and all of these things that I wasn't really expecting at all. And so the message today is about something that happened to me yesterday, and it's around checking in with yourself to find out if you are doing any self-sabotage, which basically self-sabotage then will play out in putting a block around your heart. And so this is actually a necklace that a friend got me, and she bought it for me just at the time when I first met my twin, and didn't know anything about, twin flames. And basically it is a key, and it says, "He who holds the key can open my heart." And it is so, now of course that has such huge meaning for me. So this necklace is actually on the crystal grid that I do, and because we are opening each other's sacred keys, and our twins have our sacred keys for us. And so yesterday I've been saying recently about the thing that I have realized over the last sort of week or so, is that I have been doing self-sabotage around beliefs around my body. And so yesterday I went back to the gym, and it felt amazing to go back into the gym, because I had got into a really bad habit. That's the other thing, when you're doing, when you're doing this kind of work on YouTube, basically it's 24/7 because people from all over the world. And so I had gotten into a bad habit. On one part of me, I thought, well, I'm doing good because I'm helping people. But actually, if you lose sight of you in that equation, again, you're not being able to shine your light really bright, because you lose focus about what's really important to you. So I had got into a bad habit of kind of checking emails as soon as I got woken up, doing videos. And then before I knew it, it would be like 3 or 4 o'clock. And then, of course, America comes online about that sort of time, and so the emails start to pick up again. And so I just got into this kind of like pattern of really not being able to do anything, actually. So anyway, yesterday I was like, right, I'm going to go back to the gym. So what happened was, and the reason why I say this is because I went after the gym, I had to go to get some trainers, new trainers. So I went to the shop. In the shop, I thought I lost my car key. Now, I didn't have another car key on me. So I had to arrange for a pickup truck to come, and he was going to pick up the car to bring back to my house. Now, in that time, it was like 2 or 3 hours, and I kept saying to myself, now, why is this happening? Because the fob on my key had been starting to not work, and for a while it had been saying, you need to go, my guidance was saying, or had been saying, go and get a new key because that's running out, and then you need to get a new key. But of course I was ignoring it. So bam, then suddenly I go to the shop, lose the key. 2 or 3 hours go by. I ended up getting picked up by a pickup truck. just crazy. Get home, try to find the other key, can't find the other key. And the guy says to me, it's going to be £270 to bring the car back. Now that 270, 27, the magic number of walking away from energies that you no longer need. And so I was like, oh no, I can't pay £270. And so I was like, don't worry, let's just leave it there, and then I'll try and sort out somebody to make a replica key. Anyway, so I do that, but then I'm just taking off my coat, jacket, and in the top pocket is the key. And so I was like, oh my God. And so they said, my guidance said, you see, stop looking outside for what is already inside you. And so I was like, oh my goodness. I mean, what a I mean, quite extreme. I was like, seriously, that's, can't I get my messages a little less extreme, please? But it was a really, really good, it was a really good lesson, because I was so fixated on looking at the outside of everything that I didn't even feel the key in my pocket. And the big thing is I said the word feel. I didn't feel the key in my pocket. And so that is what the lesson is today. Because when I woke up this morning, the letter from the books is number 17. And so I'm going to read to you number 17. Because, again, it's about appreciating the journey. And also, I would definitely say, you know, so many of you we mirror each other, right? So this is why I share some things that happen with me, because it might, you know, help you. Because if there's something that you have been self-sabotaging yourself with and not even really knowing about it, you know, I kind of thought, no, I'm cool. You know, I know that this connection is way beyond the physical and all that stuff, and therefore I'm cool with what I'm doing. But actually I wasn't, because I wasn't feeling, you know, just being quite sedentary doing this kind of work isn't good for anyone, really. You have to bring balance. I was way out of balance. And so the message is, letter 17. That everything that she has an inkling about, she should believe. She knows the truth. You know the truth about us, about me, about our time and our path together. You need to trust that what you feel is right, even though it doesn't make any sense to your logical brain. How you know that? But that's the thing. That's the greatest lesson of all, that love defies all logic. There is no explaining it. There is no judgment in it. There is no pain in love. When you really focus on the love and not the fact that we're not together in our bodies, when you focus on your heart and the fact that we have always been together, saving each other and guiding each other to the light, always, always there, right by each other's side, in times of need, in times of joy, in times of sadness, across all time, space and realities, we are one. Wow, how amazing. So that's from letter 1. Now I have to tell you that when I got in this guy's pickup truck, it was so hilarious, because he starts talking that he, of all the crazy things that he's seen, and he said, if you follow my channel, then trees and grit, and the trees are really important to me, because I base the crystal grid around the forest lovers who are entwined together for eternity around the oak tree. And the importance of that is because we're using the sacred wisdom of the trees to really root and ground this energy of love onto the planet. And the forests have an emotional network of how they work with other trees to help grow and nourish the forest. And so trees really important. The other thing is the fox. Now the fox, I always say, use the power of the fox to help you get out of any situation, right? So use the power of the fox to help you and your twin come together. So I get into this truck, and it was so funny, because the guy said, oh, well, the most ridiculous thing that I've ever had to do is to pick a car out of a tree that had gone up there. They'd basically gone too fast because they were swerving a fox. And they landed 3 feet up in a tree, in the branches of the tree. And he had to pull the car out of the tree. And so I was just like, oh my God, it's so brilliant. Because of course, and again, that's the twin spirit giving you messages to say, look, anything is possible. So just hang on in there. Okay, so now this is number 17 from book 2. And it says, oh my God, I haven't read this. I simply adore you. Now the message yesterday, the song was, I just want to be adored. Oh my God. So I simply adore you in the simplest way, the truest way, the most honest and wholesome way, basically with all of me. I love all of you. I love all of you. It's been a hole in my heart that I've been looking to fill. And I know that my search is over. Oh my God, look at that hole in my heart that only your key will fill. I know that soon our time will come to fill each other's holes. The holes in our hearts where each other's key fits. Shut up. We hold the key, the sacred key for one another. That's why we've felt like there's something missing. That we've always been on the edge of our life beginning. It's because we give each other the key to complete our life mission. We unlock each other's souls. Oh my God. I should read them before. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. Okay. And then the third book is this. Feel me holding your hand, walking you through this windy path that leads us back to our love. Trust that I am here for you. Trust that what you feel is true. Know that you're not going crazy. I did and do feel the same as you. All of those feelings of true love, overwhelmingly indescribable, uncontrollable feelings, like rushes of adrenaline shooting through our bodies, a sense of coming home, and then overwhelming terror to think we'd never see each other again. All of that we both felt. But now, the beautiful thing is, we never need to feel that feeling of fear and terror and desperation of not seeing each other again, because we will be with one another for eternity. We are eternally entwined by the heart and soul. Oh my God. Well, you see, that's so amazing, because the other thing is I was very strongly getting guidance to message my twin something, to write him a letter and to say that I adore him, basically. And so then when the song came through yesterday with I Just Want to Be Adored, and now this song saying that message saying I adore you too. And that's why it happened with the keys, because I have been resisting doing that and not sending my twin that letter, because I just have been resisting it. And so you see, this is why it's so amazing. This is why you shouldn't resist your inner ding. Because when you resist your inner ding, life will bring things to you to really wake you up to follow your inner ding. So that is the message. The message is always follow your inner ding, because your inner ding is you and your twin together. And, you know, he who holds the key can open my heart. And on this journey, even when I didn't think I had any blocks around my heart left, I was like, no way, I am fully open. But really, I really did have blocks because I wasn't taking care of myself. And so, of course, we are the mirror for each other. So if there's elements of where you're not taking care of yourself, then you can be sure that your twin isn't either. So that's why we're helping each other. So I hope that helps. If you want to have a letter or a healing or a reading, please do. All details are in the link. All right, take care. Bye.